Uganda's tourism industry is still developing compared to its neighboring nations. The World Travel and Tourism Council estimates that Uganda's GDP is directly impacted by the tourism expenditure to the tune of 3.1% compared to Tanzania's 4.8% and Kenya's 5%. However, Ugandan tourism has a bright future. Speaking to Gesa Simplicius, the Uganda Tourism Board's public relations officer, he blamed the pandemic on the industry's subpar performance and promised a better performance now that the government and other organizations have offered their assistance to improve the performance of the sector.
However, government and its partners, World Bank, SEDEB, private sector, are coming up with facilities, loan facilities to support the sector, to streamline and support the sector and people to spring back on their feet. Of course, the recovery is slow, but it is feasible because all we need is to have visitors, people come back and slowly spend money. Because even when you put up facilities and do a revamp, if people don't come and spend money.
Smart 24 TV went ahead and discussed with the stakeholders who attended the Uganda-Kenya Tourism Workshop the impact of Uganda being in partnership with Kenya and how they are going to promote Uganda in forthcoming mega trade fair in Kenya next month.
They came with a Kenyan eye. They came to represent the Kenyan tourist. What do they like? How do they want to be treated? So that's the feedback they were sharing with us. And while they were here, they actually told us some of the things we didn't know, that we like try to despise. I want to give you an example. When they came, they talked about Namugongo, that out of Namugongo, Uganda can have a lot of visitors coming, pilgrimages. In fact, they said Uganda can be the Israel of what? Of Africa. That people come here for prayer, for all sorts of religious activities. So, and they shared with us how exactly we should package it and sell it to the Kenyans, because they will buy and they will come. So we are ready. They have already given us the areas where they think that if we want to tap in the Kenyan markets, we need to package ourselves again.
We're having a collaboration in harmonizing tour agencies and travel tourism founders in Uganda, alongside those in Kenya, coming together to really put out the beautification, the business, the tourism enterprises out there for the global market to really appreciate what Uganda has to offer vis-a-vis what Kenya, Magical Kenya, has to offer.
Stakeholders went ahead and tasked the government on how the sector can be brought back from the COVID-19 losses that were encountered.
Kenya has better developed infrastructures. They have right now Kenya has 3 international airports. They have Jomo Kenyatta, they have Kisumu International Airport, and they have Mombasa. So it means that movement is easier in Kenya. Then infrastructures within the parks have been developed. Then the marketing, I cannot pull out money from my pocket to go to CNN, to go to Al Jazeera, to go to those international media and advertise about Uganda. That has to be the role of the what? The government.
Based on the data collected from some individual pilot studies, international tourist arrivals in Uganda have more doubled by May 2022 compared to 2021. The tourism sector is one of the sectors that were much affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. As a way of recovering, the Uganda tourism sector has decided to work hand in hand with the sister countries like Kenya in this post-COVID-19 process. Desire Nambiru, Smart 24 TV, Business Today.